So what's good, motherfuckers? Here you are. It's finally happening. Hashtag fuck Kurt Schilling. We out here though podcast. Shit, man, we here. Starting from square one. It's lockdown mode. Motherfuckers are like 6 feet apart from one another. Hope everyone's doing the same shit. So what's good? What's the deal, Ski? How the fuck you maintaining right now? Oh, by the way, it's my man Ski right here. My right hand man, my motherfucking brother. 20-something years in the game together. Do everything together.
Y'all know.
Y'all will know if you don't know.
Chilling, man. You know, it is what it is. Fucking, we all out here stuck in this shit.
So we decided we're gonna start this podcast because, like, right now everyone's kind of locked in the fucking house. No one can really go out and do shit. So it's time to get creative. It's time to figure out a way to reach the mass. You got all the eyeballs on the internet right now, and it's time for creative people to be creative. So hopefully we can, kick some game with y'all motherfuckers. I mean, I know you guys are looking at this goddamn fucking, this craziness right now, what's going on with everybody in the house.
Folks worried about their bills. What was I talking about? A rent strike. Like, yo, we gonna get the rent paid. Like, cause I know everybody done spent their money on toilet paper and hand sanitizer. But really, real niggas spent that shit on food. You know that, But, it's just crazy.
Yeah, man, we're all just kind of hanging in the fucking house, like, going fucking crazy with a whole fucking freezer fridge full of food. Toilet paper you still can't get. Hand sanitizer you still can't get. I'd hit this chick up for hand sanitizer. She gave me like a little tiny fucking... It was cool though. It was something.
It's too much.
But it's wild though, man. You look at the news and shit, which is crazy, looking at the fucking news. You don't got like both sides. Right now, the problem I think is that we only have two options in America for leadership. And right now, both of those options are in the pockets of people that have no interest in regular people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got motherfuckers on the left. You got like Joe Biden, like losing his fucking mind. Yeah. Like it's motherfuckers on
Crazy
TV.
Crazy Joe. What he call him? What Trump call him? Crazy Joe.
Who the fuck knows? I call the motherfucker.
He said crazy. Joe. No, he said Slow Joe. Slow Joe or Crazy Joe? One of the motherfuckers.
He's both. At this point in time, he's both. It's like like when your grandmother gets like she gets old, they get old, and you're like, oh, you go see him one week, and they're like, oh, they call you by Ruben, how you doing? Yeah. And then like next week you go there, they call you like your cousin's name, or your sister's name, or some shit like that. Yeah. And like a week later, like the dementia's already.
They don't even know you and shit.
Yeah, you're like, oh, what's up, Uncle Joe?
Out on you and shit.
Who the fuck are you?
House.
Yeah, like that's basically who's running for the Democratic Party right now. I mean, they got him kind of hiding because of the
I don't know how these old motherfuckers made it. Oh, old motherfucking crazy.
Because they got the motherfucking money in the back, and the thing is, maybe this shit wipe all those motherfuckers out. I mean,
I heard Biden called Obama like for a running mate. They was in the news and shit. I don't know if it was true or not, but it was like Obama, like Joe Biden who's looking for running mate, and he calls Obama. I didn't read the article. Obama. Oh, was it?
Yeah, but
I'm saying even like either one, like motherfuckers is like, yeah, alright, Joe, like, like we chilling on the vineyard, nigga, like yo, fuck. Alright, Joe. Yeah, we gonna be a running mate, bro.
Yeah, this dude not only like touches little kids and shit, like
swifting their head, swifting it, like.
it's not even like the motherfuckers like he's doing this shit like on the stage in front of motherfuckers, and like the little girl's like, yo, get off me, and he's still like, nah, I'm just gonna smell your hair.
Yeah, like yo, get the fuck out of here.
Why the fuck didn't that little girl's dad just like knock him the fuck out? Like, what the fuck is going on with this shit? And there's multiple shits of those. You can see them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's a weird thing. That's why, like, yo, with all this conspiracy, like, motherfuckers be like, yo, they crazy things with these politicians they be doing, like that whole Epstein shit, like conspiracy shit, like, and then they all like this. You know what I'm saying? The high powerful. They all like part of you want to believe it, but then part of you want to be like, yo, this motherfucker's conspiracy theory, but it's like it's a lot of weird shit going on, dog.
I don't really even think it's like a conspiracy theory. I think it's people with money. Like, we got money.
We're weird now. Like,
we're gonna even we're weird now. Like, we're gonna like take all the money. We're gonna make the rules like openly make the rules so you guys ain't gonna get no fucking money. Yeah. And they throw some spin out, and people like, yeah, like that's the shit. Like, yo, Trump is literally like, yo, I ain't giving nothing to New York. Fuck him. Like, dude's mean to me. Yeah. People in New York will still vote for that motherfucker. Yeah. It's like until their grandmother dies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then they'll blame that shit on Nancy Pelosi or some fucking weird thing.
I think it's a grand show. It's a great show. It's the greatest It's the greatest story ever told.
But what about the people though that like fuck the Democrats, fuck the Republicans, Like, because sometimes you try to like talk to people, you'd be like, "Yo, this is fucked up." They're like, "Yeah, but the Democrats eat babies." You're like, "Yeah, but so the Republicans can eat babies because the Democrats ate babies." I don't get it. The
Coke and Pepsi. That's the story. That's how they. It's how it is. Like it's how they bred motherfuckers. Like, all right, this or that. You know what I'm saying? You get with this, you get with that.
Yeah, but
so many people are like that, but some people are not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so like, what the fuck do like? I mean, a lot of people got to be getting furious right now at the fact that, like, yo, I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to take that check. Like, don't take, I mean, if you need the check, you're going to have to take the check.
I'm taking that motherfucking check, bro.
But that's the weird point about America. America's supposed to be this big, badass fucking thing, but look how fragile that shit fell apart.
Yeah.
Like, it took 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks, motherfuckers need money. The millionaires need money. Billionaires need money. Trillionaires need fucking money. The stock market needs money.
Yeah, they should have put that money in the motherfucking being prepared for natural viruses and natural.
Well, yeah, but those
just like when Katrina happened. That's a natural disaster. Like motherfuckers was not prepared for that. Like it's the natural things that could happen. Like you got all the mathematicians and scientists coming up with every equation of what could happen. Virus is definitely on that list. You know what I'm saying? Like
The Stand, Outbreak.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's on that. It's on the list. You just be prepared for that shit. You should have all the equipment you need. Like there's enough shit in the world for everybody to have something. You find that out now when you see they're coming up with trillions of dollars for shit. Like the money's been there. The money don't go nowhere.
But that's not even real money though either.
That's what I'm saying.
You're just printing that shit up.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Yeah,
like,
so the money we making ain't even real neither. It's just like it's like a sister. It's a sister.
Well, imagine being in a fucking system in great America. Now I love America too. I mean, I'm American. I'm here being here. I'm not trying to like talk all the shit, but you got to step back and as an adult look at it like, yo, 2 weeks off of work, they're gonna send me $1,200.
Yeah.
That $1,200. I owe that to somebody already.
Right.
Like that's not even your money.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers
that's
talking
going back to the bank. You're going right
back to the bank.
Straight to the bank.
You ain't.
You pay your landlord. He paying the bank. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, last train of the night. But that basically is the whole point of that. Like you're gonna get that money, and before you can even spend that money on anything, you're basically gonna give it right back to the bank because you don't own your house. Nope. You don't own your car.
Nope.
You don't own any of that shit. Like your credit, you don't even own the shit that you have in your house because you bought it with credit cards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back to the bank.
Back to the motherfucking bank. Like, and they're gonna get all that stimulus money as well. Like, that's not gonna get small businesses aren't gonna get that money.
And from what I understand, I don't know about economics, but the Fed said, I don't know, don't hold me to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be no fake news nigga, but the Fed is at zero, the interest rate's at zero, so I think that's the money that banks can loan at. You know what I'm saying? So they can loan, or big business can loan money right now for at no interest, like basically, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't.
But the youngest, the poorest can't. You're not gonna get that interest rate.
I'm trying to tell you now, like you were talking about child support. If you owe child support, you don't get a check.
Yep.
I don't even know if that's true or not. But
I read it today.
I believe.
I hope it ain't true.
But I also, they're gonna make sure that the poor people, like the people that like owe money to courts, that owe fines, that have open cases, felonies, people with DSS.
If you didn't file taxes, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like you could work under the table. If you've been working under the table, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You could be living a good lifestyle, but you wasn't on the books.
But let's go over all that though. No, but the poorest people are the ones like
working under the
9
table,
times out of 10,
or self-employed, even motherfuckers that didn't happen to file. You know what I'm saying? If you self-employed.
But once again, now, if you're self-employed, you're probably on the bottom end of the spectrum if you're not filing taxes. You know what I'm saying? You're not at a point yet where you're making enough money that, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a starving artist or some shit like that, small business owner, some shit like that. So once again, you're on the poor scale.
Yeah.
You're going to get less or nothing at all. And the fucking weird thing is, now I know nothing. I have no say in this, or no one's told me shit, obviously. I don't have any cousins at the Pentagon. Like, y'all motherfuckers got cousins at the Pentagon and shit. I don't got a cousin at the Pentagon. But I'm thinking that you're going to have to pay that shit back.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. Like,
they're gonna tax it on the back end somewhere. Everybody's gonna have to pay it back. Like, but it's a leeway thing. Like, I heard the banks with the mortgage shit, they're just gonna tack it on to the back of your mortgage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll give you 2 months, but now your shit's extended 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but what's crazy is the people that like at the top of the food chain, like the $1 trillion bailouts, they don't gotta pay shit back.
Yeah.
And which is weird too. Like, didn't you just give these motherfuckers like a couple million and trillions of dollars like a year or two ago?
They bought stocks. They bought stocks
instead of
helping that company.
Like, where the fuck is this money at? Like,
it's bullshit.
Motherfuckers, like I said, I'm an economist or anything like that, and I don't even want to be all political on this podcast. But what's going on right now kind of leads the conversation.
Fuckery.
And it's like
fuckery is politics.
Regular people aren't gonna have a fucking chance at the end of this because regular people aren't banding together and realizing that like, yo, these rich people, either side are fucking. They're like just throwing loopholes. They had to put some little shit in the contract to say Trump can't use the money for his personal businesses. They had to put that shit in the fucking like that's fucking crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no.
Think about that. That's crazy. Like the president can't give the money to his own fucking companies. That's some crazy shit. But that's where we're at right now. And motherfuckers need to open your eyes a little bit. Like this vote's coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a big deal with the voting coming up and everything like that. Motherfuckers will.
Who's still voting? We want to vote from the crib. We gonna online vote.
What's
we
crazy?
Like an online vote. One nigga gonna be putting in 28 votes and shit, like online shit, like.
Well, that's the crazy shit about it too.
Can't believe the crib now.
It's because fucking. It's like my homie was trying to get on the ballot for a third party in Massachusetts, in Weymouth particularly. I think he's running for selectman and shit. I got his paperwork right there. And I'm trying to get people to sign the paperwork that are registered to vote in the district. And I asked like 27, 28 people if they were registered to vote, and 4 of them were.
Yeah.
Out of 28.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a thing. That's why like motherfuckers don't. That's why right now we end up in a place where nobody gets the real money because nobody fucking. No, I look at it like this, bro. Like if we are at the warehouse, right? And it's like, yo, there's 10 of us at the warehouse, and all we need is 2 votes, and we don't have to work the weekend, but we get paid. We all go out the night before. We all get in there. We're like, yeah, homie, we're all gonna vote 10 votes for not working the weekend. But then we get there, and I'm like, yo, did you vote? You're like, nah.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, did you? I'm like, nah.
Yo,
you vote? Nah. You vote? Nah. Now, next thing you know, we're all working the fucking weekend.
Yeah,
because nobody voted.
That's how it was with Hillary and Bernie and shit. Like, but when that shit I voted for Obama, but like when Hillary and Bernie came along last time, like I didn't vote. Like, but if I did vote,
registered.
Yeah. But even if I did vote, I would have probably voted for Bernie. And then he still would have lost. Like Hillary fucking still lost anyway. I don't know.
Nah, but that's like
I don't really think that shit matters, bro.
That's cutting it down more. But what I'm trying to say,
I think the motherfuckers that run the world is not the president. It's just an illusion.
It's not. But that's not why it matters, anyways. But it starts on local government. Like
local shit. Yeah, local shit for sure.
No, but what you do is now your representatives that are in office until they die.
They put the heat on.
Nah, but what you got to like your senators and your House representatives. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers are the ones who make all the laws and pass them all and shit like that. You could vote them motherfuckers out like 2 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, but no one does that shit.
Right.
Like, even, like, I was asking homie, like, how many...
You pay attention to the president shit. Like, only when the president's voting, you don't look at the selectmans and...
Dude ran for fucking... He ran for, like, town selectman or some shit like that. Under a crazy party. I don't even get into it. Motherfuckers like, he won under a crazy party. I was like, yo, how many votes did it take to, like, win? The chick that won but like 1,000 votes.
Yeah. Like,
yo, I got 5,000 people on my motherfucking Facebook. Like, I could get that position if we just all register to fucking vote. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and think how stupid that is. I don't even want to be that.
Right.
But I'd fucking do it just for like the shit and giggle of it, and then it's like maybe try to fix a thing or two. But the point of the matter is, bro, if nobody votes,
all the men.
If nobody votes, we all work the weekends. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And what's going on right now, I feel like, is that if everyone did like register to vote, I don't even know if you can register to vote for this election anymore. And I'm not a voting advocate. I don't even give a fuck like that.
Now you can always register to vote. Always, anytime you go online, register just like that. It's free.
I'm looking at this shit and going like, yo, that like all these people that represent us are voting against our interests, and we're not gonna do shit about it. And if you don't, you kind of like deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like it's not even like, oh, the Democrat or the Republican. It's like, yo, the people with the money. It's not a fucking Illuminati.
But you know they sneaky motherfuckers too, though. They say they doing one thing, and then they got lobbyists that you don't know about that that really got their interest, and then when they get in there, they be like, fuck it.
That bill was 1,200 pages. It should have been like 4 pages.
Niggas
bro.
are sneaking both sides too. Like so I don't want everybody to relax. Both sides were sneaking shit in there, from what I understand. Like
exactly,
you know what I'm saying? Like they sneaking unnecessary shit in. Democrats, Republicans, that happens with any bill. That's why a lot of times bills that should make good sense, that should have been passed, don't get passed because there's some bullshit on the back end of it. They be like, oh, everybody deserves. This example, everybody deserves cancer treatment or something. But then a motherfucker slip something on the back end of that bill. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They be like, denied. They be like, why would you deny a bill about cancer treatment? You know what I'm saying? Because of the bullshit on the back end of it. You know what I'm saying? You can amend anything to a bill that's trying to get passed.
It's the other way too, though, because like what it is will be like, all right, here's a bill that says you can't pollute, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
But inside inside that bill, they'll be like, yo, but we are like all the governors get like $1 million.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying. That's the same shit. Yeah.
What the fuck? Like
that's how the bill shits work. Like I don't
problem.
understand how like one bill gets so because they because they vote only on at a certain time.
They attach mad shit to everything, bro.
That's
just weird,
bullshit. Man. Like one thing should be one thing. Like dog, this is this bill for this specifically. Like we'll do a bill for that shit next. Like y'all gotta relax, yo. Which is getting too crazy.
See, what that is, it comes back down to us. And like that comes down to like people finally getting fed the fuck up with it, and like some people want to go throw rocks and light fires, and that might be cool too. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I condone his shit, but like at some point, like even Pac was like, I'm knocking. At one point, I kicked the fucking door down, like yo, I gotta eat, bro. Like I gotta eat. Like you got some food in there. Like I'm hungry. Like I'm knocking politely. At some point, like I gotta kick the motherfucking door in, and I'm the bad guy. You know, it's like a weird thing like that.
That's wild.
But they've pitted everybody. They've pitted all these poor people. Like you think you're not poor. You're poor. Like if you're waiting on a stimulus check right now, and like you need that check, you're poor.
75,000.
There is not a single person
you getting a check, so that means you poor.
Yeah, but people need to understand that because they think they're part of the middle class. They think they have nice shit. You don't. You don't own your house. You don't own your car. You don't own your clothes. You don't own shit. You got a lot of credit cards and on credit. You're borrowing shit and paying like double, triple what it's even worth because I got you under their thumb. Right now, you can't go 2 fucking weeks. Your bank account's empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy shit. There's only like fucking 5% of us out there that have even enough money to like last this shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even have crazy money like that, but like,
at
least I saved something. Like, fucking, like, people are fucking dying.
I live pretty much paycheck to paycheck, dog. Like,
it's scary how many people do.
And that's supporting everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Live a not a great life, but a decent, you know what I'm saying? Just a maintained, you know, nice, you know what I'm saying? Decent things. But you know what I'm saying? But like, people that have less, or even people that have more, but they gotta maintain more. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
they ain't even maintaining more is the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know, but it's like, so say you make so say you do make $100,000 a year, right? But you got $100,000 a year lifestyle, which is the same as mine.
What's the problem?
As my $50,000 a year lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
You know
what
the
I
key
mean?
is though?
So it's like,
but the key to that is making $100,000 and living a $50,000
lifestyle. Then you got cushion. But of course. You know,
but I'm saying, like, now you thinking.
Yeah, well, you gonna max the credit. Everybody gonna max the credit score out.
And now what happens?
Yeah, but if you live a 30, but the people that live a say they make 25 racks a year, they can't afford to live a 13. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't.
So they stop somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I understand that, but that was your example.
But yeah, 100,000. Yeah, 100,000.
That's your example.
But still, that's tough though. If you're not 100,000.
Well, that's I'm agreeing with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the shit's,
I know what you're saying.
America, like everyone's saying, make it great again, all this other shit, blah, 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 we're number one, we're the best, all this great shit. Now, I'm with you, great. I know a lot of great people out here. I'm sure that I haven't been to a lot of countries besides this. I've only been to this country, so I don't really know anything besides that. I can say that. But, yo, like, we're getting fucked here, like hard.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Fuckeries afoot.
Like, hard.
All types of extortion.
Motherfuckers need to start, like, looking across the aisle at each other going, like, you're broke, too. Like, I want you to understand. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not trying to say you don't work hard. I'm not trying to say you're lazy. I'm not trying to say that you're a bad person or anything like that. What I'm saying is you're broke. You're poor. Like, you're waiting for $1,000 to give it to somebody else. That's fucking crazy. And if you don't, you're panicking. You're fucking getting hives. You're fucking breaking out in sweats. You're fucking like having anxiety about this shit to get this $1,200 check. It's $1,200 fucking dollars.
That's why I say fuck all bills. All bills is canceled. Nobody pay your bills. But you didn't hear that from me.
That's crazy to me. Not to be honest with you, like yo, but really,
what you gonna do? You need food, like.
Nah, but for real though, what would happen if all of a sudden everyone couldn't make money for 3 months? Like you just stop.
But that's a lesson. Not saying we need to be on some like revolutionary shit. I didn't make this idea up. I didn't condone this idea. But if everybody stopped fucking working without the virus and shut down shit, like, yo, fuck this, we done, nigga. I need my $15 an hour just for doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, why the fuck we going to work, you going to work every day, you know what I'm saying, and you can't pay your rent, like,
but that's
even before everything, I'm saying, like,
before everything.
You know what I'm saying, like, you work 40 hours a week, like, if you work 40 hours a week and you make so much,
Take it down a little bit.
And you can't. How you gonna like? There's no other time to make more money unless you work 80 hours a week. Like you gotta work 80 hours a week. Then like, why the fuck be alive?
Take it one more step up too.
I'm sorry.
I'm driving through downtown Brockton today. You know what I'm saying? Down the strip right there, and it's all empty. You know, everything's closed. It's all small. Brockton's still all small businesses right there.
Face. See, how many times a day you touch your face?
It's like fucking Brockton's like a lot of immigrants and shit like that. It's all small businesses right there, and they're all closed. And that's crazy too. Like if you have a business and people are like, yo, if the businesses are closed for like 2 weeks, they're gonna go down. Like fuck. Like all the businesses in America, this great fucking country, this consumerism we have. Like no. But they are.
They would go down.
But they are.
Mortgage.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But they are.
So that's on the banks.
That's what I'm saying. The fucked up thing is even the people that own small shit are in the same boat. As like they're not any better off because the same shit's happening to them motherfuckers too. That's why, like, I'm trying. Like, if everyone just understands that they poor, instead of like thinking like, yo, I'm gonna be a millionaire one day, so I gotta make sure that like I keep the millionaires like shit intact. Like, yo, you're poor. Yeah. Like you're fucking poor and you can't feed your fucking kids. You can't feed your kids right now.
Taxed or whatever shit. I ain't mean to go like that. Republican.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and right now is a good time to look at that, right? And realize like where you are in life, and not even like in a negative tip that you're poor. That's not even. I'm not saying that like to be negative. I'm saying that so you can look in the mirror and realize, oh shit, like we got to start working this way. I don't have shit, and
if it wasn't for the rich, then I wouldn't be poor.
The reason why I don't have shit is because the people with the money, they sell you the shit on 3 times the dollar. And make you pay for it over 26 years.
I want to know where all the celebrities at right now.
They
be talking, man. Yeah, they talk all that fucking.
I'll tell you where they are.
They talk all that shit. When the shit go down, when shit go down, like politically, like this motherfuckers.
You know why they're not right now?
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers don't want to touch nothing. They don't know where they're
Where they at right now? Nigga.
You know why? Because people with money aren't working.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only people that are working are people that fucking have to. Essential.
But I bet LeBron's crying over, or any ball player's crying right now. Like,
no, they get money.
They got money, but they season's canceled. They probably ain't getting that bread. A guarantee, right?
Yeah, they get
they got it. They got it though to pay it out.
Anybody with money,
but still, they could be giving that money to fucking ventilators or something. Y'all don't need that shit
for like
even though you earned it.
That's what's weird about this thing. Everybody with money shut down. Y'all went to the hills and hid.
Yeah, they getting that corona test right away. Like, let me get that corona test, nigga. Yo, right away, nigga. Like, yo,
that's how you know it's real. But yo, it's a good point to pivot though, and like think that like, so when you realize that you are not as well off as you thought you are, the class you might have thought you were, which is like a surprise to pretty much the entire world right now, actually. So you're not alone in that boat. Like everyone is broke right now, going through the same shit. You can start to look at what actually matters in life, like consumerism. And like all this other bullshit, like buying all this crap and having all these things. Like everything you're looking at in this room right now was all personally done. Like I didn't go out and buy fucking shit from some fucking store. I'm supporting my friends' businesses by buying all these things. That's why I have all this fucking art, to support my people. So it's like you gotta realize like you're only gonna be here for like 70 years on a fucking pebble.
Yeah.
That's it. Like you're floating through this. You're flying billions of miles an hour through fucking outer space in an infinite galaxy around a ball of fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? Under a fucking thin layer of like gas.
Yeah. Anything happen, it's over. Like,
it's over. Like motherfuckers need to get back on that and start to like take their shoes off, put their feet in the fucking grass, go swim in the ocean or some shit like that.
That's why I be crazy.
Talk to your people, like connect with the earth again because we've lost our fucking way. What's supposed to be important, like, is an enlightenment. It's not like making people better, like being the best stockbroker.
Like, we worried about the wrong shit. Like
the wrong shit, man.
We're gonna anxiety's coming from anxiety's coming from a real negative place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine like you have positive anxiety.
Where did anxiety come? I bet you at some point.
But I'm saying that there's positive anxiety, like regular natural anxiety of men. You know what I'm saying? There's some, but now we have anxiety of like, oh, I can't pay my electric, like, you know what I'm saying, like certain, like money shit, like.
It's not even just money shit, but at some point in the history of human civilization, like that caveman to like where we are now, painting thing, like at one point there was no stress, no anxiety, and at some point in that fucking that map of people that I think everyone sees, the caveman to the man, somewhere in there, everybody's stressed. I don't know anyone that's not, but peep it. Yeah. Like that wasn't a thing before.
Well, I think that's the industry age.
But that's fucking
industry.
Yeah, but that's weird, man. That's not natural.
Well, it's just like the population.
But motherfuckers
the
are running
population
around.
was like that, 1 billion, until the 1900s.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say though? It's not like I'm not saying that motherfuckers shouldn't be stressed and have anxiety. What I'm saying is at one point nobody was stressed and had anxiety. And
at some point, stressed about something.
Nah,
like a dinosaur or something. What if a dinosaur's on your ass?
Like, that's an anxiety and like stress. Like that's like a different.
What if you a caveman? Don't know, it's cold as fuck outside. You don't know where you gonna get food.
That's a different thing. Though.
It's a drought.
That's like a survival thing.
Anxiety though.
That's not like when the fuck is this iPhone gonna come out?
No, that's different. That's petty. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. Petty anxiety. I'm calling it.
But that's like survival.
That's instinct. Like
that's like fight or flight shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
But that's different than like
100%.
Like
that's
social
what I'm saying.
Anxiety.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers anxious over the wrong shit. I don't got the right
sneakers, so I can't go outside.
Motherfuckers anxious over the dumb shit. Like not dumb shit. I would say because people are fucked up in their head too because of this world. Like you know what I'm saying? Me and you know what I'm saying? We lucky to motherfuckers. Not you, but we know motherfuckers. That's you know what I'm saying? Like their heads fucked up. Like. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't on there, dog. Like, too many motherfuckers is lucky to be, you know what I'm saying? Over the years, like, it happens. Like,
I know a lot of people that are dead.
But we lucky to be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
dead. Like, we all know so many people that are dead.
Like, I've done a lot of dumbass shit, nigga. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm too smart to be doing that dumb shit, but, niggas still here. Like, yo, fuck it. I know motherfuckers
That's why you don't do dumb shit no more. That's why, once again, it's a good time to, like, kind of take a step back and like reflect on yourself, take mental inventory of like where the fuck you are. Like you're waking up every day, rushing around to get your kid to school, not even spending time with them, to go to some job you can't fucking stand, to sit in an office with like no open windows, with circulated air, to like punch numbers into a computer that nobody is ever gonna fucking read. No one ever gives a fuck about that shit.
No.
And you see, like when I was running sales floors, I would see just like hundreds of fucking people down like this fucking. And can't do that shit. Like, what is that? Fucking just offices full of fucking people, like the Matrix style, bro.
Traffic showed me having to sit in traffic. That's like it's like some God. What's that shit? Like some God poetic like. Misery shit, like some poetic God misery, like you know what I'm saying? Like yo, you all going to get the money, but you just in traffic, like just mad 6 a.m, nigga, just disgusted, like you know what I'm saying? But you gotta go get your money to live, and it's like, where did we come to this? Like
yo, right now, McDonald's employees are essential employees, but teachers aren't.
McDonald's
is still open, bro.
Why?
McDonald's is open.
They delivering, right? Only? Or drive-through?
And there's no disrespect to anyone that works at McDonald's either. Like, McDonald's, like Dunkin' Donuts is still open, bro.
Boy, if you can't cook.
We live in a society where people can't make their own coffee, but teachers aren't essential.
Well, nah. I don't think it's a teacher thing. It's a deep, how deep the kids is.
Yeah, but there's a way to get around that. We all even got computers now and shit. Yeah. Why is it they still running classrooms and shit like that? Why is it the parents?
I think that's a good thing, though. But
you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think more parents should be involved in their kids' education, but they can't because we have to always fucking work. You know what I'm saying? But now's the opportunity, even though...
No, I agree with you. I think it's a good thing. What I'm saying is society as a whole.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah.
I mean, teach your kids how to do fucking taxes. Teach them how to fucking cook. Teach them how to fucking like wash their clothes.
Teach them how to wash your hand, beat the virus, put this mask on. Like it's gonna be like this.
But fucking teach your kid like like life shit. Like you don't learn that shit in fucking school. Like then you graduate school and everything you learn when you get old, you realize that it's all like fake shit. Like none of that shit was even real. It was written by some asshole like Nebraska.
Not the sidetrack real quick though, but I always thought of school like this jobs that people never heard of. Like I seen this shit these guys the other day. They do movie projectors, right, for events. Like say you having like a movie release, right?
Yep.
And you have an event and you'll have like projectors projecting a movie, like projecting things like on the walls and shit. Not for like to watch, but just like for decoration. Like it's like projectors. Like it's like you at a party, like a high-end party. Like,
yeah, I've seen people do
like,
it.
I used to go to school for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They video like
you know who does that?
Guys and shit.
Like Merck will do that shit, but they'll paint live.
Yeah,
like on a projection.
Yeah,
And
have that shit.
Yeah, do that shit.
I'll
live.
show. We'll pull it up later. But
I know what the fuck you're talking about.
yeah, but it's like it's crazy, like the way they do it. Like, but it's like you don't learn that in school. Like, you could be this guy. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a movie. You could be the guy that holds the microphone in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
How do you learn that? You could be Joe will draw comic books or be the assistant to the fucking guy that draws comic books. Like,
I started out doing copy.
yeah,
Like, what the fuck is copy?
yeah.
What the fuck is copy? You know how much copy pays? Copy pays a lot of fucking money.
But they don't tell you like that in school. Like,
no,
like it's English class. Like, fuck English class, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, copy, yeah,
I didn't
copy.
Even, I didn't even write in school. Like, I didn't start writing that shit till after we did the music thing, the rapping thing. He's part of AWOL. You know what I'm saying? Fucking old school, fucking Ski Barnes. That's like after that shit was like when I started doing like the actual like when we got older. Like I don't want to be a rapper no more. Start like writing shit. But like you don't learn like.
No, that's like that was you change your title, nigga. It was like that's like a title. That's a movie. Like, yeah, what's your profession? Like a rapper's like lyrical linguist, lyrical technician,
a
word technician,
Egyptian razor blades, man. That's
oh,
the
man.
fucking that's the thing too. But yo, man, what the fuck? Like everyone's talking all this like death and all this like scary shit and everything, and I get it. It is scary. Everyone should like pay attention to what the fuck is going on. That's my personal opinion.
I don't want to die.
My personal opinion is that it's pretty serious. It's a real thing. So just take precaution for a little bit, anyways. But like some good shit's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what have you seen? Like some good shit. Like I've seen people like. Though there's a lot of people doing concerts.
Staying their ass in the motherfucking house where you motherfucker should have been staying in the house all motherfucking long.
But people up in the house though, right? Like one of the funny things is like that TikTok shit. Now fuck TikTok. Like I'm too old for TikTok. Fuck TikTok. But
don't say fuck TikTok though.
I've seen a lot of people, right?
It
might get a virus or some shit like that in this motherfucker. Probably listening. But
we'll edit that part out. We're
good. But I've seen a lot of older people that normally wouldn't get into that kind of shit. Like people that you wouldn't think would be creative on my timeline. Yeah. Like all of a sudden popping up with videos and shit. Like, oh shit. I've seen a bunch of people that you didn't think could like sing. Like, you wouldn't even know they sang. Yeah. All of a sudden they pop up like singing these songs. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
It's like an era. It's like an era. I've been seeing so many fucking live broadcasts. Like every second my shit's picking, so-and-so's going live. So-and-so's going live. So-and-so's going live.
We're going to do this shit live too at some point in
time. I don't never watch live shit.
We're going to work through it. But that's going to be the move now is people like, when they're gonna let people go back to work, it's gonna get super bad, and everyone's gonna have to get out of work. I'm telling you, man.
Motherfuckers, when the shit get released, should just still be cautious everywhere. Keep washing your fucking hands. Like this shit do not mean go wipe your ass and just, you know what I'm saying? Don't buy no toilet paper no more. Keep buying toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
But yo, what else you seen that's like good though? Like fuck all the negative talk. Let's end this shit like on a positive.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's
like I said, the school shit is good. I think it's good.
I know that
kids.
You've been in the booth. You've had people over there making music.
You've
been fucking up.
Creativity. Now's the time.
I've seen a lot of people making a lot of shit, releasing a lot of shit. Like a lot of I don't want to say regular people, but people that you wouldn't think are artists. You know what I mean? They're just they got like regular jobs. And they also they come up with the drawings and shit. You're like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, let's get them up on the wall. Let's get you a show. You know what I mean? People singing and shit like that.
I seen Uncle Switz. He was like, Uncle Switz had
the
green
Star Wars, the Star Wars and shit. Yeah,
no, Ghostbusters or something. I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, that's creative. That's good. Like, yo, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah. You know
a lot of people doing shit. They started the whole
doing arts and crafts and shit. Like,
I forgot the name of the group. They started the whole group. Like everyone. It was cool idea. I thought the idea was cool having everybody do they should take a picture of something, right? Yo, this idea works. Like, check us out. Take like a big picture of something, right? And get 100 people to all paint a piece of that picture.
And put it back
together. And then put it all together at the end of this shit.
That'd be dope.
That should be kind of dope, right? Because everyone's style would be different. Do with the picture and shit like that. Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna try. Yo, that's
gotta be on the same scale though.
That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta think of
you have to Photoshop it.
Something and you can everyone take a square of the picture. Yeah, I even get a deal on canvas and shit. I'm gonna figure that shit out. That's something I'm gonna do. Nah, that'd be cool as shit right there. We launch that shit on hashtag, motherfucker.
That's like some engineering.
Stay tuned for that shit.
Mathematics.
Don't be stealing my motherfucking idea on that. But fucking yeah, man. There are some good shit going on. Like a lot of people I was at a park today like not like a state park type shit. You know what I'm saying? I was out doing a couple things and I just drove by the park.
6 feet, right? 6 feet?
I didn't go out and go in the park to be honest with you, but the whole place was filled up so much that cars were parked in the street. And the park's big enough, I'm sure people were 6 feet apart from each other. But the point being is everyone's outside.
Yeah.
You normally wouldn't drive by a state. I've driven by the state park all the time and it's never full.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be outside, it's a good place to be. Like, you know, people out there walking, you can get your shit, man. If you want to get in shape.
It's like, you know, metallic surfaces, like, good.
Fucking, boy, you can get in shape. You know what I'm saying? You could, like, little 30-day workouts. You can do one of them fucking things. Kick your whole body, you know what I'm saying? Fix your whole game up. You want to learn a language? Shit. You got 30 days right the fuck down to learn a language and shit. Start a business, start a website. That's why we're basically doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
trying to work our way through it is the first one.
And what's good too, shout, even though I want to say too to the essential workers, like even though they might feel like why the fuck we gotta go out with this bullshit, but like hopefully they pay them motherfuckers a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? Like any essential shit, like you know what I'm saying that you need open, like gas station niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hear you on that.
You know what I mean? Like they need love. Like think about it, like or even a grocery store worker, like. You know what I'm saying? A grocery store worker, like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
I was trying to end this from the positive.
Nah, that is positive. It is positive. I'm saying it's positive to them. Like, I'm saying it's positive. Like, yo, we gotta support them.
Yeah, like,
and then show them love. This is to them. This is a shout out to them. Positive.
You're on that right now because I check on my Facebook
like
page. She was acting like an idiot talking about like overhead. And I seen you was at the end of it. You commented on that shit. She was talking about me. Her were talking about people can't get.
Oh yeah, but that's totally different. That's two different things, bro. I'm just saying, people that don't like if honestly, if I worked at Shaw's, I wouldn't be going to work, bro. Like, but they motherfuckers is going and handling like, yo, if nobody goes to Shaw's, they can't get the groceries on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta do that shit. That's not necessary. Like doctors and shit is like some real shit. Like, yo, you gotta go doctor, nigga. Like.
That's because
I'm just saying I love them niggas right now. Like that's all I'm saying. Love, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't quit your day job, nigga. Is what I'm saying. Don't quit your motherfucking day job, nigga.
You know what I fucking love was I had a good experience today was so like when you call customer service, there's a lot of people like working from home, teleworking and shit like that. Right. So I had to call like this. I had to get some shit straightened out, so I had to wait on hold for a while, and I eventually got somebody. And as I'm on the fucking call, like. It was a woman and shit, and she was like the way she was like kind of talking to me, like I'm like, is this woman like,
was she trying to hit on you or something?
I didn't feel like she was trying to hit on me, but like a little bit, you know what I mean? But she was like, she was like, I felt she was like drunk. I felt like she was having a good time because she was like drunk, having a good time and shit. Like the call was going on for a minute, and I'm like in my head, I'm like, nah, I'm like, because I'm picturing this person's I'm calling like a prestigious place. So like I'm picturing this person like a fucking in an office and shit, and like
she sounded nice.
She was laughing at jokes. She was kicking jokes. She was like like all that kind of shit. We were kind of talking back and forth.
You never went to work drunk?
Yeah, I've gone to work with you drunk a lot. But
yo, you gotta throw me in that shit.
Fucking, you know what I mean? It's happened. Fucking, so I'm talking and like all of a sudden like this dog just started going crazy in the fucking background, and I'm like, yo, like why the fuck is there a dog like at the office? You know what I'm saying? She don't even make no fucking sense. So I asked her, I'm like, yo, you working from home? And she was like, yeah. And yo, that didn't make sense. Because she was getting sauced the fuck up.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know you got home? She was home. And she was and I was like, fuck it. I'm like, yo, I kept it on the low because then the call's like recorded. And I was like, yo, like, just so you know, I can smell the sauce a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
try to give it a little heads up.
I kind of just like, you know, gave her a little code.
The wrong motherfucker, they gonna be reporting you.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of shit. Gave her the code. We kind of laughing about it. But then she fucking gave me like all types of discounts. All types. Like, I'm gonna hook you up with this. I'm gonna hook you up with this. Dogs barking in the background. I fucking like. At that point, she was probably hitting the joint and everything like that.
Take care of your day. That's a one call for the day. Like. Job's done, like
fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Go take a lunch break. But fuck it, so that's like somebody that I love right now is the people that are working from home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That are getting drunk as fuck and giving people discounts. Those are my people. Wow. I like you. So if you're working from home and you got a discount to throw me, hit up my inbox and fucking I will call your place when y'all drunk and I will take your fucking discount.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the economy moving, bro. You know what I mean?
And it ain't all sweet being quarantined because I don't know what my unemployment coming in like. You know what I'm saying? I was getting income. Now I don't know where that's gonna come from. So it's like, but it ain't nothing we ain't been through before. Or at least, you know what I'm saying, on our side. You know what I mean? We're
Man,
gonna
we
be
over
all
here-
right.
we over here
We're gonna
good,
be
man.
all right. You know what I
I-
mean? No matter, you know what I mean? Rain, sleet,
prepared.
hail, snow.
So on that shit, man, I want to thank y'all motherfuckers for tuning into the first fucking time
The
we're
very
doing
first.
this. It's like we're gonna fine tune it and figure it out, but we gotta start
You know what I'm
somewhere. That's something with you guys too. Like one of these things is after these 30 days, 60 days, like everyone talks a big game. Everyone says,
Do
"Oh,
something.
if I just had time, if I only had a little bit of time to do this, I would do it, and I
Good
would be
work.
the best at it." Well, guess what? Now it's time to put the fuck up or shut the fuck up. Because at the end of this, there's gonna be a bunch of people that are better off. There's gonna be a bunch of people that got caught up on Netflix and didn't do shit with their lives.
Word.
You saying they're gonna be at the same bar
Nigga,
stool?
don't become alcoholics, my niggas. My niggas that's always borderline alcoholics. You can't be drinking up all your 2-week supply in one night, every
Man,
night, niggas.
We're gonna
Y'all
end that
niggas
shit
gotta
with that,
relax
man.
that shit.
We're gonna end that shit with that, Ski Bonds. Check out 9496. Fuck Kurt Schilling's coming out real soon. Fuck Kurt Schilling. Like that's, I mean, by the time this comes out, that'll probably already be out. Hashtag's gonna be out as well. Just the start of it all right here. The first one, just bear with us. We're gonna fine tune this as we go along, man. We appreciate you guys watching this, man. Fuck Kurt Schilling, bro.
Wipe
Peace.
your ass, wash your hands.
Get that shit.